was just kidding. What's up, guys? Alright, in this video I'm going to show you guys 3 techniques to becoming more flexible at a faster rate. Alright, let's get right to it. So the first technique we're going to go over is breathing. Proper breathing is super important when we're trying to improve our flexibility. So if we come to a basic stretching position, instead of just thinking of going down and stretching it, we want to breathe and then release to go lower. So we're going to take a deep breath in, and then release, and then go lower. And then as soon as you start feeling any stretch, just hold it. And then when it starts to subside a little bit, deep breath in, release to go lower. So this technique, we're gonna apply to each stretch we do in this video. If you ever can't breathe deeply in a position, that means you've gone too far. So if I go right away to here, and I can't breathe properly, and my breathing is cut off because it's too intense, you need to back away from that position a little bit to where you can breathe deeply. Alright guys, second technique I'm going to teach you is hold time. So this one's really important because when we're stretching, if we're in a basic stretching position, it takes about 30 to 45 seconds for our body to relax before we can actually start improving our flexibility, not just sustaining it. So if we're just warming up before practice and we just want to do a quick 5-second stretch to make sure we're not going to tear anything, that's great. But if we actually want to improve our flexibility, we need to hold a position for at least a couple minutes. So for myself, I try to hold each position for a good 2.5 to 5 minutes. The third one ropes right into the second one, so I'm going to teach them as one unit. So the third one is using props. So we're going to put hold time in with using props so you can really get a better idea of what I'm talking about. Alright, I've got my first prop. So as you can see, this is literally just something I grabbed from my living room. You can use anything of any height depending on your flexibility. So I can only hold this so long. But if I take the effort out of my arms and I grab something like this, I can just lie here for a longer period of time, up to that 2.5 to even 20 minutes. And this is how you can improve your flexibility, at least in your back. It's a whole new world! Okay guys, welcome to the next stretch. So this stretch we're going to do is butterfly. So for this stretch, this is one that I that light just blew up, like right there, like exploded. This video is so dope that the lights can't even handle it. Jeez, it's pretty fresh. Alright guys, next stretch we're going to do is butterfly position. So we're going to go to find a wall anywhere in your house, put your back against it, straighten your back, then bring your feet in as close as you can, and then we're going to put our hands on either side. You can also use weights if you want, but I prefer using my hands. So you're going to put your hands on either side and you're going to push down as you breathe. So breathe in, release to push down. So for myself, my legs were always like up here, and I could never figure out how to get it more flexible and how to get them lower until I figured this out. So once I started using a wall, I could keep pushing on it and hold this for a good 3 to 5 minutes, and then I finally was able to put them all the way on the ground like this. Okay guys, next one, splits. Find a wall. If you have a sill or something you can put your feet underneath, that's even better. But if it's just a plain wall, that works perfectly too. So, we're going to come to the wall. We're going to put our bum against the wall. Then we're going to bring our legs under it. Just like that, straight, on both sides. So legs open wide in that splits position. And then you're just going to hold this. So you make sure your bum's against the wall. And then, whenever it's feeling like you can go a bit lower, grab your foot. If you can't reach your foot, just your leg, and pull it down. Breathe in, pull it down. Again, long hold time, pulling it down, pulling it down. And then just relax, man. So whenever it starts getting more and more intense, and it starts feeling like you want to move, try as long as you can to rely on your breath first and take deeper and deeper breaths as it gets more and more intense. If it ever becomes pain, then move out of the stretch instantly. But if it's not pain, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, so just hold it. Again, when we're coming out of it, release very slowly. The splits one's a killer, so You may look like you just got kicked in the private parts for a little bit, but that's okay. Next stretch I'm going to show you is just a basic figure 4 position using the wall. So, instead of doing it like this, where we can only hold it so long, and we can only go to such a far distance, we're going to go to the wall, put both our feet against the wall, have our bum a comfortable distance away, and you're going to cross one leg over in that figure 4 position, and then you're going to push your hand against your knee towards the wall. Both sides. So breathe in. Breathe out to push. Okay guys, so whichever stretch we're doing, make sure that 3 things we're remembering is our hold time, to use props and to take away as much effort as possible, and lastly, to make sure that we are breathing. Alright, last one we're going to do with props, so get a basic t-shirt, roll it up, and then grab both ends, pull it behind your body, and this is a shoulder stretch. So this will really help for hollow backs or inverts or any just shoulder flexibility move that you want to do. So we go all the way through, just like that. Or you can hold it on the bottom, reverse grip, and then pull it all the way up. Or you can hold it right here in the middle as well. That's it. Peace! Alright guys, remember if you want to improve your flexibility, you got to put in the time. So make sure you're stretching at least 30 minutes every time you're training. Last 30 minutes, stretch, 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 stretch. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. This was Bboy.Magneto from Now or Never crew. Please like the video and leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks so much for watching again. Peace, 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 peace.